guys, welcome back to the channel. It is another day, not only another day, another city and a whole nother state. We made it out here to Wanchese, North Carolina. Of course, right now you're probably thinking, Wanchese, what is that? Forget this town, forget what it's called. That's where our campground is at. It's called The Refuge on Roanoke Island. Roanoke Island is right on the Outer Banks. So we made it out here. We're going to be doing a little bit of exploring. This is our camper right here. And look what we get to enjoy. It's a nice campground. I mean, it's actually a welcome change from a 1,000+ site campground to this one here. I'll give you a little bit more on this campground a little later, but I don't know. There can't be but more than 30, maybe 40 sites here. But we're here. We're in North Carolina. We're going to explore the Outer Banks, and whatever we do, we'll share with you guys. So good morning. It is another day here in Wanchese, North Carolina, or the Outer Banks. Everybody in the coach is still a little on the sick side, but we're pushing through it and going out this morning and doing a little exploring. We're going to head out to Cape Hatteras National Seashore. From where we're at right now, and maybe even a little farther north, all the way down to Cape Hatteras Island. I mean, it stretches about 70 some odd plus miles along the entire seashore. We're going to go explore a little bit of it with the first stop, I believe, Bodie Island and the lighthouse. All right, so we actually are at stop number 2, which is actually going to be, well, it's the furthest south that we're going to go. Like I mentioned to you guys, the Hatteras or Cape Hatteras National Seashore. It's about 70 something miles, 71 or 72 miles long. But we're only going to go down as far as Cape Hatteras Island, which is where we're at right now at this lighthouse. And that's it. After we're done here, we're going to go ahead and return back. The actual seashore, or the area that we traversed today, is basically comprised of 7 townships. They don't even call them cities, or, you know, they're called townships. There's like 7 of them, and they're just little pieces that are along the National Seashore. We actually passed through most of them on the way here, and there are several turnouts that you can pull in and you can enjoy the beach, the beaches. You can also drive on the beach here if you have what's called a North Carolina off-road permit. So pretty interesting. Let me share with you a few pictures of this lighthouse. Good morning, guys. It is another day, another segment to our season 3, part 2. I want to say episode 13 or 14. I'm not quite sure. We are still in Roanoke Island, North Carolina, the Outer Banks. Today we're going to go out and do a little bit more exploring. I brought you some footage yesterday of the Cape Hatteras National Seashore, the south end of it. Today we're going to go up and do a little exploring in the north end, Kitty Hawk area. But I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. But whatever it is, we're going to share it with you guys. But right now, I figure I use my time wisely and bring you guys a little information about this campground. Well, first and foremost, it's the usual suspects. Nugget's already ready to go. Fernie's over there, waiting on the ladies to come out of the coach. And same group going out to explore. You know, I've never really formally introduced you guys to the, I guess, for lack of a better word, the 6th member of our team, which is Rowan. Rowan is Kaylee's cat. Kaylee is his emotional support human. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this cat's whack. There's some stuff wrong with this cat. Kaylee's gonna kill me for that, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Here's a little information about this campground. So I think I mentioned it to you guys. We are staying at a place called The Refuge on Roanoke Island. Roanoke Island is only about 6 minutes away, going over the bridge into the Cape Hatteras National Seashore, the Outer Banks. So this is a 64 site campground. Huge different from the 1,000+ sites that we just came from. I mean, it's got there's nothing fabulous about the campground. It wasn't too expensive considering we are in the Outer Banks. It does have you know, a pool. It has one bathhouse, which is pretty clean. I walked in there. It's pretty clean. What makes it kind of interesting is this boardwalk. It has a boardwalk that goes basically all around the campground. You can walk out on it. It's windy. Some of it goes over the marsh. This is brackish water. You know, as you can tell here, some of the wildlife. You know, the sea creatures, the crabs. It is brackish water. It is fed underneath the marsh, right from the inlet, from the sound, which is just to our east. It is a nice campground. A lot of full-timers here. There's a lot of full-timers. They've got about 20 spots that are for overnighters. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and I'm gonna say something, and I hope you don't hold it against me. But you know, I call a spade a spade. Not a lot of nice people in this campground, and that is very, very unusual because in our 3 years of doing this, we've encountered nothing but hospitality in just about every campground we go to. This one, not so much. Not so much. I'll tell you this right now, just so you can make a mental note of it. If it's a campground that you're coming to, number one, don't expect a check-in process. There is no check-in process. Number two, don't expect a set of rules or regulations or what's expected of you. There are none. You know, everything's done on the internet, or everything was done on the internet. Number three, if you expect somebody to come by your campground or campsite, that's not going to happen either. I did meet the manager. I did meet the host, the camp host here. And basically it was just to tell me a few things that I was doing wrong. I don't know, I put out a mat and it was over the grass, whatever. Just, it's not your traditional campground where you come in, you check in, you meet people, they give you some. Here it was basically come in, they sent me a text in the morning, get to your site, set up, and then the rules will be applied as you go along. But that's it. That's it on this campground. Like I mentioned, we're out, do a little exploring today, and whatever we get, we will share with you guys. All right, so one of the things that we decided on doing today, and we're arrival here, is the Wright Brothers National Memorial. It's, you know, if you ever seen a license plate on a vehicle from North Carolina, you know that it says first in flight on the top, and it's because this is where the Wright brothers did all their testing, and everything started right here. So they have a memorial. You can see it right over my left shoulder. I can't point because look who I got. But we decided to come out here, and just a little heads up. So this being a national memorial, the America the Beautiful Pass is accepted here. So this is what they actually call the flight path. That stone right over there was the start of the flight path. Stone number 1 depicts the first flight, which was 12 seconds long. Then flight number 2, flight number 3, and then the last flight was done by Wilbur. That's the stone way down there. All right, so we're back here at the campground. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage of the stuff that we did today. I mean, I know we didn't do a lot here in Outer Banks. Again, everybody is getting over the flu here in the coach. But, you know, we did the best we can. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So today is our last day, and I'm going to go ahead and shut this video down with this last segment. Again, another exciting moment for us, because North Carolina is a state that we had not yet camped at, or I should say not yet camped meeting the criteria to put the sticker on a map. We did that this time. We stayed 3 nights here in Roanoke Island, and today I'm going to use Kaylee, again, the retired and rolling version of Vanna White. That'll be the last time I say that, but I had to say it one more time. She still has no idea who that is. But I'm going to use Kaylee, and we're going to go ahead and do the North Carolina sticker. So here we go. North Carolina has made it to the board, folks. So tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow we jump and we head over to Virginia Beach. See you at the next one.